to indulge and enjoy one of the tastiest, moistest, award-winning cakes that you'll ever taste, and it comes to us from the one and only Jimmy the Baker. 22,000 today's special values have been ordered since we kicked this off at midnight, and what we are offering is for you to get in on the party, and I mean a party in your mouth, of delicious, moist, crumb-laden coffee cake from this guy, the Scratch Baker, Jimmy the Baker.
Crazy.
So a 12 count of the 6.5 ounce, that's the largest ones that he does, at the lowest price that we will offer for this season for Crumb in his only today's special value for the year. This is your today's special value. So what we have is you can get individual combinations of the cinnamon, which is the classic, with the blueberry, cinnamon with lemon pie, cinnamon with the brand new strawberry pie, or you can do strawberry lemon, you can do blueberry lemon and mix it up that way. You're getting 12 of the moistest, freshest, most delicious and crumbly crumb cakes, and you're getting them for $3.08 per cake at $36.98.
$3.
I also want to let you know that Jimmy has been generous enough to also offer this with auto delivery.
Yep.
You can choose your ship week, have it shipped immediately or March 17th, and then if you get the auto delivery, you'll get another shipment in June, and that will be a different flavor. You'll get peach with that. You'll get a shipment in September, that will be pumpkin, and you'll get another shipment in December, which will be the gingerbread. So we recommend you lock into auto delivery after you've decided what your first week combination is going to be. Let me turn it over to Jimmy Tanico, who is the Scratch Baker that makes our mouths just so happy. Hello.
Hello. I am floored by the speed of the sale today.
Oh, yeah.
It's, first of all, got to say thank you to QVC for presenting it at a great price, but the amount that we're going through is really mind-boggling.
Right.
What you're looking at right now is, first up, is our classic cinnamon, and this is the pudding cake of the four. The rest are sour cream cakes, but we'll get into that in a moment. The pudding cake, as always, is just about the process is just more important, as important as the recipe, and you see the layer cake. And that center line there is really, in my opinion, what really set this cake apart from lots of other coffee cakes. It is really, it's the makings of our cinnamon roll filling, which everybody loves. Another layer of cake, and then plenty of that New York style coffee cake crumb on top of the cake.
And wait till you see the process of making the crumb. Like the crumb is ridiculous. It's so good.
It's an
and
art.
It's so generous.
It's
all right,
actually an
so
art.
Then let's go to the next flavor. Let's do all the flavors, and then
Sure.
we'll come back through and show the factory footage.
Okay. Lemon, which is this year's runaway hit. Remember, I started off last year on my 65th birthday in January and said this year is the year of fruit, where we switched into pie fillings. And we found that pie fillings, unlike fruit, really do a great job of staying. Fruit tends, like when you make an apple pie, right? It starts off really large, and then the water seeps out. We found that if we cook a pie filling and cook all the water out, you get straight fruit. Here, though, we're using lemon curd. Something we make lemon bars locally at our bakery. So we took the curd, put it in between two layers of our sour cream coffee cake, and topped it with that butter crumb.
Look at that.
The flavors, I love competing flavors and textures. The competing flavors of the lemon and the vanilla and the butter crumb. This is the one that the QVC customer for several years kept telling me more lemon, and I put more and more lemon oil in to the point where I say it could clear your sinuses.
Yeah, you can't put any more in.
It wasn't enough.
And it's not pucker lemon, again. It is that sweet, delicious, juicy, savory lemon. So that's one option.
Right.
Then we go into the strawberry, which is the brand new flavor.
So I was challenged with coming up with a new flavor. And now, the QVC customer is very vocal, and they've told me over the past couple of years, fruit flavors they'd like to see, and strawberry was at the top of the list. So when I was asked to introduce a new flavor today, it was pretty easy. You all wanted strawberry, same deal. It's a sour cream coffee cake with our own kind of homemade strawberry pie filling inside. And we toyed with using the cinnamon crumb on top, but the butter crumb and the strawberry and the vanilla notes throughout the cake really combine for a nice flavor and texture. Not overly sweet, great for that 8 o'clock fix, as I call it at
Right.
night, that post-dinner snack where you want a little something sweet to clear your palate. This is it.
This is 6.5 ounces, so you can cut it in half and two people can enjoy the same cake.
Correct.
Finally, we have the blueberry, and you want to talk about berry flavor. This one is, oh my goodness, look at the ribbon. That's more than a ribbon
That's
of
more
blueberry.
than a ribbon, yes. And so blueberries,
Oh my gosh.
we still make the regular blueberry cake, but what we found was we like to push the limits of how much fruit we put in, and with blueberries, sometimes they leach a lot of liquid, making the cake a little mushy. And we heard you, and that's really where the pie filling started, was with blueberry. How could we get more blueberry? And so that's when I thought, let's just line it with blueberry jam and blueberry pie filling. And so we ribbon it throughout the cake. Again, the sour cream cake, which is a little hardier than the pudding cake. It'll hold up the fruit nicely. And then this was the one, because particularly nostalgic to me, I grew up with a local bakery on Long Island that made the best blueberry crumb pie. And that's kind of what I wanted to do, was blueberry pie meets coffee cake. And I think we achieved it. Staff does a great job. And one thing I want to point out, I didn't make these special for the show. These are all pulled out of right off the floor,
yeah.
what the employees are making. So my hat's off to everybody on the bakery floor.
These are unbelievable, moist, delicious, as you can see. Could you hand me one of the ones in the tray with the package? Because I
Sure.
want to show, this is the way that they come. There's a reason and a method to the madness as to why they're baked in paper. Let me continue to encourage you to place your order for this and not miss out. Jimmy, you can walk us through that really quickly, and then we have a phone call.
Sure. If you look at the side of the cake, you're going to see that if I poured this batter in a pan and I baked it, it would be seared on the side. But by using the paper liner, it doesn't conduct heat that well. So that's what we want. We want a nice, gentle bake. We want the interior of the cake to get done equal in time as the exterior of the cake.
Well, here's the offer. Once again, you get 12 of these, and they're huge. 6.5 ounces, individually wrapped crumb cakes. The coffee cakes in the original cinnamon, you can get them with the lemon. The cinnamon with the new strawberry. The cinnamon with the blueberry. Or you can get strawberry and lemon. You can get blueberry and lemon. So combine however you want, and don't forget to ask about the auto delivery. Lock into that, because you get to lock into this price for a total of 4 shipments. Choose your first ship week, and that's either now or March 17th, and then you'll get an additional ship week in June. That will be peach. September will be pumpkin. December will be the gingerbread. So the fact that, again, you start out with a perfect seasonal assortment for now, but then Jimmy is going to give us a taste of the season with 3 additional flavors in our today's special value on auto delivery. Please don't miss out on this. Let me welcome in Kevin, who is joining us from Massachusetts.
Kevin,
you're in,
Massachusetts.
and you're on with Jane and Jimmy the baker. How are you?
I'm well. How are you, Jane?
Doing very well. Thanks for calling, Kevin. Are you a fan already, or is this your first time trying Jimmy the baker?
Oh, no. I've had Jimmy the Baker's baked goods quite a bit.
Great.
And Kevin, what's your favorite flavor?
Lemon pie, Jimmy.
The lemon pie.
And
It's
so,
the best. If
were
I
you-
could have got just lemon and lemon, I would have bought it.
So did you taste the old lemon versus the new lemon?
Yes, Jimmy, I did. I didn't like the old lemon.
You didn't like the
You
old
didn't
lemon.
like
It
the
wasn't
old-
enough. There was.
You wanted more
There
lemon.
wasn't
He
enough
wanted more
lemon.
lemon, and so I think that you're a convert now to the lemon pudding, to the lemon curd, and he orders and you're ordering the lemon, and what combination? The strawberry.
I bought the strawberry.
Oh,
Wow!
good.
So
Nice.
we look forward to your constructive criticism on that.
And I bought it on auto delivery.
Oh, good
You
for
did
you.
auto
Yes.
delivery.
Good for you. So for
Yes.
someone who hasn't tried it, what would you tell them that they can anticipate when they take that first bite?
Well, I'll tell you, the lemon pie crumb is the holy grail of crumb cakes. It is absolutely the very best crumb cake you'll ever taste.
Wow. Well,
And-
thank
and
you.
Jimmy
what's the
is a
difference?
masterful baker when it comes to crumb cakes.
Isn't that the truth? Look at that. All the nooks and crannies with all that delicious lemon inside. You know what, Kevin? I'm going to take a bite of this just for you.
Oh, Jane, you're going to love it.
We're going to be sure. We're going to be sure to include plenty of lemon in your lemon crumb cake.
Oh my gosh.
And the
You
thing
know
is,
what?
the lemon curd it's the moisture. It really does. And
Kevin
it's not,
is right.
It's not sour either.
You needed more lemon in
Yes.
your.
I needed more lemon.
Oh my gosh.
And
Kevin.
and you know, he told me once that you should eat it cold.
Yeah.
And I was a firm believer of putting it in the microwave for about 10 seconds.
Okay.
But I'm a convert now. I eat them cold.
Look at you.
I think the colors, I think the flavors are just so much more pronounced when
Let
you
it
eat
come
them
to
cold or
temperature. Room
chilled.
temperature. Yeah.
If you eat it chilled, especially the fillings, the blueberry, the lemon, and the strawberry are actually more pronounced if you eat it
Wow.
chilled. If you microwave it, you'll find some people like to eat warm cake. And by the way, if you do microwave, it's only 10 or 15 seconds. It's not like the cinnamon roll where you need 30 seconds. Are you okay? Yeah, I just want to make sure. So I heard
All
moaning.
he's hearing is on both sides of his head. Oh my gosh, Kevin. Well, I am with you on the lemon. Thank you for calling. Enjoy your today's special value. It's on its way.
Thank you, Jane. Nice
right.
talking to you, Jimmy.
You too.
Nice to see you.
Thanks for calling.
We've been eating these all weekend.
Oh my gosh, these are
I was
so
lucky enough to
good.
get a little sample, and so I
Man.
had some friends over, and I just put a couple of them out. There were 4 of us, and I literally just put 2 of them out and kind of cut it up in 4, and we just had at it, and they were like, Monifa, what is this? I said,
2,500 orders placed in the show.
Right.
That's now 24,000 for the day. And like I said, today's special value price goes up at the end of the day. This is the lowest price that we're going to
I
have
haven't
per
s-
crumb cake for the season. Get them while we have them. This is Jimmy's only crumb cake, today's special value for the year. So once again, the one that started it all is the cinnamon. You'll get cinnamon with the lemon if you want, like Kevin. Cinnamon with the strawberry pie, which is brand new. Cinnamon with the blueberry, which has always been a fan favorite, or blueberry and lemon, or blueberry and strawberry. So you can choose how you want it laid out, but then also do what Kevin, our caller, did. Get that auto delivery, lock into this price. You can choose your ship week immediately or the 17th of March, and that way you'll have it for Easter. And then you'll get those 3 additional deliveries, plus 3 new flavors to try. Peach,
Yes.
pumpkin, and gingerbread.
You have to. Do you like gingerbread?
I love gingerbread.
I really want you to try that
I want to
gingerbread.
try that. Is this the
and,
gingerbread?
And sometimes my friends and family are watching, and I taste something, and I say, "Wow, that's really good," and they tell me, "Don't act so
Oh,
surprised."
my God.
But I actually adjusted this recipe, and I took a little of the molasses out, and I cut back this.
Wow.
This gingerbread brings it home. I
Oh, my
really
gosh.
love it.
I
Really
can't
good.
wait. I can't wait till September. All right, so let's talk about the making of this. And again, like we said, Jimmy is known for his award-winning baking. The process is just as important as the actual ingredients.
So what you're seeing there is up in Hopewell Junction, New York, right off Route 84 as it cuts across the state. But the most important thing I want you to see is, we're bringing up the name of Sprout Creek Bakery, which is really the name of the business. Jimmy the Baker is just some kooky guy on QVC, but there is a team of people who have bought into what I believe, and that is balancing mass production with all that handwork and trying to get each cake to look differently. We don't want them to look machine-made because we do believe that you eat with your eyes. You can see in those people who are loading and packing right now, what I love about them so much is that I see the rejection pile. And I may go over to the rejection pile and say, what's wrong with these? And
Right.
they're more strict about what they're putting in the box
Right.
than I would be.
They're
and
like-
they're mostly ladies, of course, and they tell me just to go away. That they're done with me. I've done the invention. Let them, and they pack it carefully. They pick the right ones out. They do
Right.
not put damaged stuff in there, and they really do buy into the idea, as I pointed out to them. These boxes go into individual homes. We're not sending to a grocery store. Each one of you is taking this personally